Yokoso Otakus! Today we are playing a brand new game called Skyoceanswingsforhire. I got this copy from P-Cube, who is basically like my favorite publisher ever. I swear they make games just that fit perfectly on the page. I'm a big fan of them. They've given us a couple review copies for some really great stuff now. And I was pretty excited to try this one out. Skyoceanswingsforhire is a JRPG, and a lot of people would probably compare it or, you know, make comment about Skies of Arcadia when they're talking about this game, because it's set like with ships and flight and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't remember Skies of Arcadia hardly at all, so I don't really have a whole lot to say in that arena, but it is a classic game and it's really great. You can get this game on the PC, the PS5, the Xbox, and even the Nintendo Switch. I am going to preface that this stream is a little bit different than most of our streams. And, oops, a big reason why. I have not finished with Metaphor. I barely had a chance to play it. So Metaphor has been a reason why I haven't beat this game yet either. I got this game while I was in Japan, and I was trying to play it at night, and I just really ended up not having all the time. I've only played about 2 hours of it. I will say this game is like a diamond in the rough. And I feel bad saying that because I got a free copy of it, but it is got a lot of jank, and it's got a lot of kind of indie, unfinished, unpolished feel to it. It's not the most robust game, but I do think that this game has a ton of like heart, which if you're fine with, you know, a little bit of jank with some stuff, you're actually probably going to find a game that you'll like quite a bit. I've been enjoying it. I especially like the flight and stuff. Oh god. Maybe it's a little too loud. Okay, you can probably hear me over it now. So I just wanted to show off that intro, though. The game has really cool artwork, which I'm super down with for sure. I'm gonna load my game. So this is not my normal playthrough. I literally want to beat this game so I can do a full review on it, because I'm actually liking it quite a bit, despite my low play hours so far. And so I want to do a full review, and I want to beat it. So today, when we play the game, we're actually gonna pick up from where I left off, which is not, or we're not. Wow, we're totally not. Okay, we're gonna start a brand new game. I take this back. Did cloud saves not work? Oh shoot, you know what? Hold on a second. This is a funny way to start stream. Second full disclosure, I've never played this game on my PC. Because like I said, I started off playing when I was in gosh darn it, I started off when I was in Japan. So I'm trying to close out in my Steam Deck, which is where I played all my game stuff. See if it'll update the cloud. How could I do this? I actually don't know how to manage the cloud. Well, that's exciting. How does one manage the cloud? All games have cloud, right? On Steam? I feel like that's truthful. Huh. Well, I mean, we can start afresh for this stream too. I was just kind of hoping to continue from where I was at. Tomorrow, I think we're going to try to stream a little bit too. I got another new game, which I probably shouldn't talk about during this stream, so I will not. How do I manage my cloud? I don't know how you'd do the cloud. Maybe not all games have the cloud. Ryzen, what's up, man? Metaphor has the cloud. Is there a cloud? Yeah, see, it says cloud status up here. So the other one doesn't say anything about cloud status. So maybe it doesn't have cloud. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a cloud. Okay, well, new game it is. We'll play the new game for a little bit, and you guys can see the game from the beginning. I thought it was going to be a little bit funner to get into the game when it's a little deeper, because it kind of starts off with like a lot of story, like a lot of JRPGs and stuff do, but that's okay. The story is really fun. Like, if you like tragic stories. If you have it set to private, you think it doesn't do the cloud? Is it set to private? I don't know. This game wouldn't be set to private. Now you got me all conflubbled here. You're having cloud strife. I love it. No. Huh. Am I just gonna do this live? This is like such a corny way to start off. I see Skies and I think of Skies of Arcadia. I love that game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of people are gonna make the comparison with it. I don't... What happens if I do this? Because I saw this, there was something that was like, play it on the Steam Deck or something like that. Can I do this? This would be a trip if this works. There's no way. That felt like it was dangerous. All right, we're going to see how this works. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done on a live stream ever. And I guess we're going to have kind of a weird... That's so funny. Does it look okay, or is this a terrible idea? It seems like the... Can I, like, make the resolution higher then? No, it won't let me. This is so weird. Well, anyway. Let's see what this looks like. I have never done this before. This is so weird. Alright, so... We'll try... These both look exactly the same. Yo, we heard you like streaming. We're gonna stream to stream while you stream. I know, right? We're like at like full streamception right now. We're streaming the like literally, this is so hilarious. We literally have this It's streaming from the Steam Deck. I love it. This is the wildest thing. I knew you could stream from the PC to the Steam Deck. I didn't know you could stream from the Stream Deck to the PC. So yeah, the graphics are a little bit cleaner and more robust. And yeah, but anyway, I just, like I said, I think this is going to be funner to show off from later in the game than at the beginning. And I do plan on, like, I want to completely beat everything in this game before we play. Is the game volume too quiet, too loud? How's the game volume? I'm going to stream your stream of a stream. So we just got this big super ship, which is, we're pretty early in the game still. Metaphor really looked like a graphical downgrade since you played the beta. It took a graphical downgrade? What? I'm so confused. It did? No, it didn't. The main purpose of this stream is to show gameplay, so keep that in mind. We're kids, some really terrible stuff happened, and we're gonna fight the big bad right now. You guys will hear more about it in my review. I'm not really gonna do more of a synopsis than that. And we're joining a guild right now after we had this big. Just joking that this game was Metaphor. Oh yeah, no, this game is not Metaphor. The team that made it is significantly smaller. I know I said I was going to cover all this Metaphor stuff, and I ended up not. I got way behind on it because of our trip to Japan. So one thing I will say about this game is, say what you want about it, but this music serves its purpose wildly well, in my opinion. Like this soundtrack is extremely good. It calls back nostalgia so strongly for me, and I don't know, it just gives me this feel. It is the best part about this game, hands down. Though I do like this game. I legitimately am having a good time with it. I just haven't been able to play it too much. What is going on here? Talk to Elizabeth. Talk to Thompson. Talk to Vanessa. Well, why are they giving me these weirdo markers? Oh, we go this way. Sky Pirates. I'm already sold. Metaphor is pretty good, but I still don't think it's revolutionary or anything personally. It's not. I agree with that full-heartedly. I really like Metaphor a ton, but I don't know. I was really expecting a lot from it, and while I don't have anything really to report that's grumpy about it, it's really just not. It's not the mind-blowing experience that I was kind of hoping for. I guess I'll just say that much. But it's solid. It's solid. In like the middle ground. There's nothing wrong with it. Metaphor feels like a game from 5 years ago. I mean, it feels like Persona 5 to me. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, without the gimmick of it being this quirky kid thing. But I'm really like the story so far. So one thing I will say about this game too is there's kind of this big mystery that's going on in the background of it, and I'm actually really curious to hear about it. Basically, my mom was involved in something a long time ago, and it says Secure the Windwalkers here. That's my last name. Whatever my mom was into, it involved your dad dying. Shh. No, there's no VO in this game. That's the other thing too. There's no VO. Like I said, if I gave a TLDR of what I'm probably going to give in a full review, it's that this game is a game that will feel nostalgic, and it will connect with certain people. Like I love it. I love it. However, it is a very bare bones game. Like, this game is very, very bare bones, and it doesn't hit above the mark of being like an indie game in any way. It feels like a flawed great game. They're probably gonna do more updates for it, is what I'm guessing. But I don't know. I do know that I like it a lot though. And I like the story, and so far the gameplay is pretty good too. I want to get into some fights so you guys can see some of the fights. Flibberty Jib says, exactly, it's just more Persona, but I like they marketed it well enough to be more appealing to wider audiences. Yeah, I think the story is more interesting to me. I'm okay with no VO because I played games way before that was a thing. That's what it feels like. So it's a step above an RPG Maker game. I think it's significantly better than an RPG Maker game. I'm very, very turned off by RPG Maker games, and it's almost impossible to get me to like one. And I like this one a lot. Like, I don't know why. It feels like it was made to just tickle my nostalgia, like I said. The story's interesting. The characters feel like an old RPG, you know, like some of my favorites for some reason. I don't know, it just kind of feels like I've gone back in time to play a game. Like, if like back in the day when we were playing games as younger people, if there was like an indie market like there is now, this is what I feel like would be made a lot. If that makes sense. Okay, so this is kind of our big main ship that we have, and I had to go through this kind of cool thing to get it. And I have a robot AI. That's what this is here. Am I a Lunar fan? I'm a huge Lunar fan. Yeah, I love Lunar. I love Lunar. It's one of the RPGs that captured me a ton when I was a kid. I can review it on the quest screen. I've never done this before. There's a quest screen at. So one thing I'll have to say too is that this game runs so well that sometimes it, like, I had to turn down the joystick speed because it was too much. And you can kind of see I kind of move rickety still. Okay, talk to Thompson and Vanessa. That's Fio. Fio's kind of one of my favorite characters. That's why I put her in the thumbnail. Well, I hope they do well because I want more of these. Yeah, no, I love the idea of this game for sure. And, you know, I think that if the team was interested in getting more updates out for it and kind of cleaning and polishing it up, this game would definitely be like a huge, great title that people would say really good things about. Yeah, that was spoiler. I did spoil. But unless you buy the game and play it tonight, you couldn't get into Lunar? Wow. Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Open equipment menu, open arts menu. Oh, they're tutorialing me. Okay, so this part of the game is, and I haven't experienced this yet. I have a hangar now, so I can actually customize my ships. It would help. A wood frame? How does this ship have a wood frame? It's fine, I have a horrible memory. I also need to turn down the, I gotta turn down the volume on my Steam Deck because, my word. Is the game loud enough, by the way, guys? I meant to ask. I don't remember if I did. You never played it when you were young, so you're probably too critical. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You always have to look at games, like when you have an older game that you really love a lot, sometimes you do have to kind of look at when you played it, like how old you were. And I think a lot of games that I like personally, I like primarily because... Okay, you can't hear it at all. The cutscene was really loud. That's why I had it turned down. Turn my voice down a little bit too. That was too much down. Merry Christmas, y'all. All right, that's better. You guys have to hear the soundtrack. Like this soundtrack is good. Anyway, you have to look at when you're young, you know. So nostalgia is what is rose-tinted glasses, as they say. It's such a powerful thing. Like, I would say Final Fantasy IX, is like my all-time favorite game. I think that it is my all-time favorite game and my all-time Final Fantasy game because of when I played it when I was a kid. I legitimately think that is probably the number one factor. Take the Nimbus to the wind walls. Okay, so we haven't talked about wind walls yet. They're... I don't know. We'll find out what they say. I really just want to get into the ship combat. I want to show you guys what it's like to fly ships, because running around and all this stuff, I mean, you guys have seen this in RPGs like 100,000 times, but actually like flying the ships around and stuff is where like a lot of the fun comes from. Alright, how do I take the Nimbus to the wind walls? FF9 is a lot of fun. I mean, I love Final Fantasy IX, and I'll always love Final Fantasy IX. I kind of think the reason why I think it's the greatest game was because of my age when I played it, and just what my life was like, and everything about it at the time. Like, I am tainted forever by the nostalgia. Alright, as you travel the skies as an air pirate, you will encounter different flying entities. Can you hear the music better now? I love discovering that you could one-shot that one boss using your environment. Wasn't that 7? Anyway, as you travel the sky oceans as an air pirate, you will encounter different flying entities around. Merchants, these nomad merchants give you the opportunity to find rare items in town. Trash pirates, disgrace for all... This old-ass truck that's outside. Yeah, it's hype. Okay, good. You can't hear it. Trash pirates are ruthless, treacherous bandits who still seize any opportunity to relieve you from your valuables. Defeat as many as you can to keep the sky oceans free of scum. And Alliance convoys. The Alliance needs to keep their logistic channels to supply their fleet, so you may encounter carriers and even battleships in the open skies. It is up to you whether you engage in combat or not. Weakening their fleet and stealing their valuables never hurts. So the Alliance is kind of like the big bads here. To be honest, if I wasn't a depressed teenager with a PS2, I don't know if I'd love Persona as much as I do, since it's pretty corny high school crap, but P3 caught me at the right time. I think 4 was my favorite. Oh wow, so we're flying the big boy now. I haven't got to fly this guy just yet. I think Persona 4 was my first that I played, and I played it in college. And I loved it. I remember staying up a night on this tiny little 13-inch TV I had and playing Persona 4 for the first time. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. Fly through things, right? He's in the giant tree, man, such SOA vibes. Yeah, I was kind of saying at the beginning of the stream, I don't exactly, and this is shameful of me, I should probably boot it up, but I don't remember Skies of Arcadia, like, at all. I know I played it, at least I think I played it, because it was for the, Dreamcast, right? It was on the Dreamcast? Played 4 right after, liked it way more, but 3 was your first and hit you hard. He was nice for the calming vibes. So before I played 4, I was playing Devil Survivor, because Devil Survivor 1 for the DS was my first SMT game. When landing on an island or entering a mission, you will set up your party. It's dangerous to go alone. Yes, Zelda callbacks, of course. Hive Tree Village. Hidden from pirates and the Alliance, the Hive Tree people live in P4 felt very homey. Yeah, I don't know what it was about P4. That game struck me. Like, that really... I was convinced that SMT was, like, the game series for me. You watched a Scottish guy Let's Play of it in 480p on YouTube. Okay, so this is kind of our first little planet we've landed on. Previous to the part that I'm playing in the game, most of the gameplay is just kind of story-based. And, you have these ship things that you do, and it is, the ship stuff is... I'm having a hard time talking today, I'm sorry guys. I just did my workout today, it was like really brutal. You play in the ship, you're like kind of in like, if you could imagine like a dungeon, and you're in like a dungeon or a small area that you fly your ship around. I haven't got to this big overworld stuff until just now. Long tutorial? I mean, if you want to call it that, you could think of it like a tutorial, but it didn't feel tutorial-y to me. Like the beginning, like the first like maybe 30 minutes felt like a tutorial, and after that, it cut out enough. Oh, they need help in this town. It cut out enough, like it wasn't so tight on everything that it made me think that it felt like a tutorial. You know, like some games feel like a tutorial. I felt like I was going into the story right away with this one. You know my sister's daughter has a boyfriend? Or it's like, how would I know that? That's what the main character said. I do think the writing's good too. I think the writing's good in this game. I'm talking it up a lot, and the reason why I'm talking it up is because it's not a perfect game, and so the things that matter the most, or that they do really well, should definitely be talked about. P5 had a long tutorial. P5 had the literally first half of the game was a tutorial, no doubt. So I don't know much about weapon or ship customization yet, so I'm a little iffy on going out and getting ship parts. Felt like it never let go of my hand. Well, I mean, it's Persona, so there's that. I don't play Persona for its difficulty. Some people do, though. Some people turn on ultra hard mode, whatever that's called, Nightmare. I don't even know. That's how little I know. I just play it for fun in the story. Cutscene. I'm Jasper, the leader of the Hive Tree Village. The Hive Tree Village. You sent by the old order. The guild sent us to help you, but you look so young. Snap at him or ignore him? You played it so wrong. Well, I mean, you're not the only one. A lot of people are hesitant to admit that publicly. I think it's fine. There's nothing wrong with struggling with the game. By the time I played, hey John, welcome in. By the time I played Persona 5, I had already played quite a bit of SMT, and I played Devil Survivor, which was much more challenging. And I had a good idea of kind of how the systems worked and stuff, I guess. Like, even though they're totally different games. So Persona came off really easy when you're used to like mainline SMT or like the harder spin-offs. I'm not even gonna lie, I play a lot of games on easy now because I got 3 kids and don't have the time to get good at a game. Literally, man, I am so with you right now. I'm not gonna lie, I felt crappy, but I turned metaphor on easy because it's like I don't have the time. I really don't have the time. I wish I did have the time, and I would love to play games like I used to, but I'm running a YouTube channel, I got kids, family stuff to do, I've been doing workouts right now. Oh yeah, welcome. You're welcome, Zyler. I'm glad you got those today. You know, I don't get as much time to play games as I wish I did. I have to kind of force it into my schedule. I like the character variety in this game too. I wish Sparking Zero had it. Are you playing it, Liberty Jim? I'm not a fighter game player. I'm literally miserable at them, so. It's Zyler. So we need to rescue Emily. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna involve. Oh yeah. So this is another thing, and this reminds me of old games a lot. If you guys are noticing, I literally am just peeking into corners and stuff because there's little, like little hidden chests and stuff around. It's like worth it to do. You find money, you find cool items. Oh. The world disappears when you see a tree too much. It does have an easy mode, but if you use it, you can't do the what ifs. Getting my butt kicked on rank constantly. I used to play Tenkaichi a bunch as a kid. Apparently my muscle memory isn't permanent. I feel that. I used to be really good at Street Fighter Alpha 3, I think it was, and I played as Nanase. And I used to, like, I was literally like a legend at it. It's the only fighting game I've ever played that I got really obsessed with and enjoyed and got really good at. And I tried it again a couple years back, and it was like I couldn't. I was like, you'd think it was my first time playing a video game. I've seen that the Uzumaki book before it stores, but I never had the money to pick it up. Glad to hear the anime is good. Easiest way to beat that game is easier equipment. Those capsules are made for being equipped. They help you met the game the entirety of your encounters, Liberty Jib. Bro, I used to go to the South Hill Mall and slay kids on MVC2. That's awesome. Okay, so I think we gotta go. They give me a little thing. I lose it a lot though. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. I gotta get back to shit. You just spam one button combos. Man, I was playing JoJo online for a bit when I got it. I was stupid. I paid $60 for that game. I probably put like an hour into it. Man, I just get slaughtered. But people just sit there and they just they do like that, just some stupid cheesy move. They just repeat it over and over and over again. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this didn't just disembark me again. That'd be embarrassing. Nope, overruled. Now I get wrecked by your... Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to get good at the JoJo fighting game, but apparently not enough to actually get good. Okay, I think we're in combat. I've never fought with my big boy before. So anyway, this is what combat looks like. It is... Okay, this is actually different because... Okay, we do have our little mini guys too. No, we don't. So are people actually
Roger.
all take different places on our big ship?
Roger.
Dre just got into JoJo recently, and the Golden Wind outro had me dead.
Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
Yeah, that literally, I lost it. I absolutely lost it. I feel you. Speaking of JoJo, I'm curious what you guys think about this, but I've seen most of the parts of JoJo like 2 or 3 times already, and it's been a while since I've seen it. Holy oh, it killed one of the guys on my ship. Okay, I'm like, wow, we're just getting one hit KO'd on here. KO! This is not good. Yeah, everyone's dead.
Listen up, team.
Everybody in the club getting dead. Wow, that's... Man, Ryzen, you can't remember the name of that season, can you? I think I've heard you say like 5 different names. Which is, I'm not knocking on you.
I've got you.
Yeah, we literally, this guy just decimated us. This is embarrassing. Barely even scratched it. And we're dead. This is the first time I've ever lost in this game. Load last checkpoint. Listen up, team. They're all dead, Bob. I started reading Steel Ball Run recently because I was like, oh, I really want to play Steel Ball Run. People stay nearby if you need us, Captain. Oh no, they're gonna make me do all this again. No! Oh, shame. Shame. SBR goes hard. Have you read all the mangas? I love it. I guess it's the favorite part of all of them. Frickin' Stone Ocean brought a tear to my eye, and I wasn't sure how well I was going to cope with the series after that, which is why it took me so long to read the manga. Also, because I was just kind of seeing if there would ever be like an announcement that they're actually going to animate it. And eventually I was just like, nah, I'm just going to read it. Autosave is the real boss in this game. I know I probably should just like go straight up and just skip all these chests for right now. Caught up on Dan to Dan in 2 days. Now I'm hyped for this anime. The anime is out now, isn't it? Everyone's been really excited for it, and I don't know anything about it. I was thinking about watching it though. Oh, sorry. So I was saying, I've seen all the JoJo parts that are animated like multiple times, and I was talking with Bree last night because it's been about a year probably since I've like really hard watched any of the, well, it's been since Stone Ocean finished that I really watched a lot of the animes. And so I was thinking about doing a video series where I go back and I re-watch all the JoJo parts, and I talk about how I feel about each part as someone who's seen all the animated parts, and kind of give my opinion on it. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do that, and I probably won't do it the best, but I thought it might be kind of a fun little project. I've gotten all the way through Steel Ball Run. I stopped halfway through Stone Ocean because I caught up to the production in its entirety. So I own physically Phantom Blood, Battle Tendency, and Stardust Crusaders, and I need to buy the rest of the mangas. I'm not gonna lie, I yard Steel Ball Run and stuff because I got it digitally. And I think I'm only on like volume 7 right now, volume 7 or 8. This is gonna be a huge spoiler, but I had read you know, like, oh yeah, Steel Ball Run's about a horse race where they pick up the parts of Jesus Christ, the body parts of him. And I was like, what? And then I was really sad when I started reading it. They do not explicitly state who the body parts are, like, forever. Like, they tease it forever. Oh my god, thank you so much, Ryzen. Thank you. Thank you for correcting. Diamond is Unbreakable is indeed the name of the season this week. Also, if you guys are interested, this weekend, me and Ryzen are planning on watching the Diamond is Unbreakable live action movie on Discord. So any of you guys can join us. I'm not going to do mic for it, but we'll do text chat. And you guys can all watch with us if you want to. I personally think it's great for what it is. It's not a good show, but I think it's great for what it is. Okay, we got to skip this. We saw this already. We've gone here. I don't know why I'm like literally rereading everything again. Unnecessary. This is going to be the whole stream tonight. It's just me replaying this one part over and over again while I just talk with you guys. This time I won't go out that infamous piecemeal. Anyway, do you guys think that's a good idea for a video series or not? I'm just kind of I've never bounced that idea off anyone but Bree. Bree's all for it because she's like, yeah, I want to rewatch it, which is cool, but I just don't know if JoJo would be. Should I do JoJo videos? I've always kind of kept JoJo off the page. It's always been kind of just my love.
You seeing this story, chat?
Peace meeting. Okay. We're back to the Nimbus. You think it's a great idea? Well, Phantom Blood will be pretty quick to do. And I'm not looking forward to that dog scene again. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, this time we're gonna stay away from the big boy evil ship that whoops our butt. We're gonna stay away from that one too, because I guess there's multiples. What are those? What are those like? Are those brains? No, that's just a little one. This ship controls way different. The Pillarmen were hype. So I have a lot to say about I actually think that the Pillarmen are some of the greatest designed bad guys of any media that I have ever experienced. And the couple times that I watched that season, which is by far my favorite season, that part, I'm always just blown away at how awesome the Pillarmen are. And to me, the big reason why the Pillarmen are so great is because, like, while they're evil, they play in line with, like, JoJo. And the level of kind of, like, respect is so good. If Araki is good at anything, it's character design. I think his story writing is fantastic. Yeah, character design for sure. I mean, and obviously because his background. I don't know if you guys saw the post, but Araki actually wrote a book on writing manga, and I'm gonna read through it. Maybe I'm gonna do a video on that too. I was actually kind of thinking about it. I don't know. I have all sorts of weird ideas for the page that I just want to throw at the wall for a while. And you guys are just gonna have to bear with it or leave. I want to make videos that I want to make, and I'm just going to do that for a bit. Stop right there! Who are ye?
Please don't shoot. We have the mutiloids on board.
Har har har. Right now, I'm reading one of the translated ReZero What If novels. I have 2 ReZero novels. I have not finished them. I I read an article yesterday or the day before about how he decided to start Steel Ball Run and how it wasn't technically part of JoJo for a while. Interesting stuff. So interestingly enough, I actually read the other day a counter article to that about how there was a mistranslation and that Araki always planned it to be part of the JoJo universe, but the internet ran with that mistranslation and spread bad info everywhere. But I didn't look into it any farther than that. I just think it's interesting that you say that, and then I read like the polar opposite of that. Yeah, I had a lot of laughs during the Pillarman season. Well, they play off of each other like so well. Like they're formidable, terrifying enemies, but at the same time, okay, so this is more of the gameplay that you get kind of at the beginning of the game. So you have like kind of an area that you fly your ship around in, and then you can actually switch between the different characters and their different ships. And what's really cool is that each of them all have like a special skill that you can use. And like, well, I can't do it right now, but she has like a crane where she can pick stuff up. I don't know what this guy does. Demolition, so I guess he can blow stuff up. Oh, holy cow, she can move really fast, right? She can look for treasure, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. So pings treasure on the map. Caesar is great, too. Yeah. Even the interpersonal conflict between the characters was great in that season. Anyway, that's what the roster looks like. And everyone kind of has their own specialties. And I don't know. I just think it's really cool. This is probably my favorite part of the game is these little bits right now and the story and the characters. So flying's a little interesting. You push back and forth on the stick. So if you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you see where it says speed and altitude. So if I push up on the stick, it brings the speed up, and whatever if I stop, it'll just stay at 48%. And so you can kind of control your flying like that. I think we're gonna get into an actual fight that won't just be me getting creamed. Anyway, right. So P-Cube's been really, really good to me lately. I've always really liked them as a company, and they've given us some really, really exciting games that I just love the heck out of. Galgun. But like lately, I've been getting a lot of stuff. I have more stuff.
Don't keep me waiting.
A bunch of our videos. So like Nippon Ichi America has kind of dropped us. I don't know if I've really talked about that too much on the page. They're not really interested in working with me anymore, I guess. They've released 3 titles recently that I wasn't included on doing content for, which is the first time in years. But on the other side of it, PQ has been giving me a lot of opportunities. It's kept me safe. The NIS thing actually. I'm glad I took my vacation when I did. I needed it.
Let's
really
give
bad.
him hell. Confirm.
Struggles with everything that was going on with the page regarding that. Okay, now the volume.
Take that.
I'm gonna try this. I think this is maybe a middle volume, middle ground. You guys probably didn't hear a word I said. I'm opening my hearts to you, and you can't hear any of it. Thank you for letting me know, by the way, Flipperty. Curse your souls, you pigs. Okay, so... Oops. Okay, so you can... Oh my god, if we can ever... I was surprised they let me do this. So you can shoot at these characters, and if you can hit them... Please, Flibberty is my father. Call me Flib.
Reporting.
If you can hit them early, you get kind of an advantage. And if you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it says advantage. You can be in an advantage, a disadvantage, or you can kind of go between. And it helps you out in battle, so it's always kind of good to attack first if you can. And it's not that hard to do. We're just doing basic attacks for this first round. I do want to show you guys the arts, which are the specials.
Let's give 'em hell.
Okay, so these are what the arts are, and they're like your magic skills basically, and they require points to use. So it kind of gets a little weird how they do the organization of them, but I think it's because there's so many different skills you can have. So like you choose charged ammo, but then you have 2 different charged ammos you can use, and they all have different effects and they all do different things. But I do like the animations for this. That's why I really want to show these off.
Roger.
It almost reminds me, and this sounds like a weird thing to say, but it almost reminds me of... Oh, they remastered it for the Switch not that long ago, and it was delayed really bad because of the Ukraine stuff. It was a Game Boy Advance game. It's tactical, kind of like Fire Emblem. You have tanks and stuff, though, instead. Tanks and APCs and... Advance Wars, thank you so much, Flib. And the game volume is still a little loud. Okay. Keep adjusting. Continual process with this game. Yeah. So it kind of reminds me of Advance Wars. You'll see in a second. So this girl mostly, she's like a total support class, and I have a hard time with her because her basic attack is kind of weak, and other than that she just does a lot of healing and like boosting, and I haven't really figured out how to coordinate that in. So I didn't talk about this with the combat either. So you guys saw it shows your whole roster of people and you go through them one by one. When you're done, you can press X to go. If you hit A again though, it like brings the last menu back up. It's so weird. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intended like that. To me it's kind of a strange move. Where'd my audio go? I just lost audio.
Keep me waiting.
Anyway, so if you look down at the bottom of the corner of the screen, now that we've done our first couple attacks, it sets us to neutral now, so we're not at an advantage anymore.
Roger. Right, Roger.
And I kind of wish they would add like a auto attack too, where you could just hit like Y or whatever, and it would just, everyone would just do like a basic attack. I did not realize Micah was so low level. She's level 10, everybody else is level 22. Anyway, so that's just what the basic standard combat looks like, and then when you're in these kind of little dungeon areas, I don't know if we're supposed to go this way. I feel like we're super not supposed to go this way. This doesn't feel right at all. Let me get out of here. That just doesn't look like a place we belong. Okay, so here's an interactable thing. Okay, intruders, how'd you find us? We've come for the hostages.
Mika reporting.
So, I want your guys' opinion. I love this soundtrack, and it just is so perfect to me. Am I crazy for that, though? Like, do you guys not agree with me? Am I, like, overhyping that? Because I mean, I truly believe it, but I don't really have anyone that, like, knows anything that I could ask. Like, is this really good music, or am I just a weirdo? I don't know what happened to the sound effects. I feel like we've lost sound effects now. And it seems like it's like speeding that up. Like that's like fast forwarding.
Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Roger.
No, it's nostalgic. I'm lurking while I get my kids ready for bed. That's all good. That's all good. Did I feel like I did something and these cutscenes are... Oh, I heard music that time.
Mika reporting.
Did I fix it?
Confirmed.
Hey, we got volume back.
Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing this. Basic attacks seem to be pretty decent.
Roger.
We have a mysterious radio host. I guess another question, are you guys liking my Japan videos? Are they any good? I feel like I'm really bad at editing them. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm just a really bad editor. I enjoy the videos. I don't really think I'm like talented at editing travel videos or even recording them, unfortunately. I keep trying. Come on, where am I going? Let me go somewhere. Can we go up? Sorry for all the jerky camera movements. I'm just trying to figure out how the heck to navigate this place. This just doesn't seem right. I feel like I'm going out of bounds. Oh. What is this? What am I supposed to do with it? Ow! So that actually hurts you when you do that. Well, it says rescue the second group of hostages. I just don't think that's... Because I can't shoot it. Should I pick it up? Can I pick it up, maybe? No. No, I definitely cannot. Oh, well. I haven't had time to watch them. Life has been so busy lately. I'll be free tomorrow. Yeah, I know they're kind of long. That's another thing, too, is I'm trying not to make them all super, super long, but some of them kind of, like, have to be long. I have a lot of footage. The Universal Studios one that's, like, 32 minutes long. Did we just get hit from the side? I think we did. Are we at a disadvantage? No, it says neutral.
Confirmed.
Roger. Roger.
Confirmed.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Power.
Oh, try until you succeed. To be honest, I wish I could even stream and record content like you. You'll get better. It just takes time, like everything. Yeah, I mean, when I first started, like, if you go back to like my very first videos on this channel, because we were a streamer before we were video makers by far. I had no idea what I was doing, and it took me hours to make those videos. And honestly, I could probably edit one of those videos in about 20 minutes at most. Now, but it took me a while to get there. It took me like 3 months before I could edit with any speed at all, and I was doing it like almost every day. I just find the more I do this, the more stuff I want to do, like with my editing or like video ideas, and every single time I do anything new, it means there's like a new learning curve. Like I kind of start over from the beginning again. Anyway, I have a... Yep. Nope, we did get him. I was like, I wasn't sure if I could do it. I think streaming's pretty easy, all things considered. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and there's a lot of stuff to learn, but I think the easiest thing I've done out of anything has been live streaming, and I totally understand why there's all these people that just want to live stream. Because while it's hard, it's actually really easy. Like, as long as you can just talk, it's really not a challenging thing to do. Most of that time was probably looking up videos on how to do specific edits. No, it was exactly. I mean, I was glued to YouTube, and I still use YouTube a ton for like how to edit this or how to do that, and I haven't even gotten into really super advanced stuff. I've been just now, after like 3 years, I finally got into like doing like stuff with like the Fusion page and DaVinci Resolve and stuff, and doing like some light animation work and stuff like that, keyframes. It took me forever to get to that.
Roger.
Remember, folks, do not be afraid of.
Thunder, give me your power.
Never. So I think we're long enough into this stream. I think I'm a pretty funny dude, and I watch a lot of content. I mean, it's anyone can do it. Like I said, I think anyone that's just willing to work at it and put in the time can stream. I mean, streaming is... I don't know. Your zoomer brain. Dragonfly twice as high. Take a look. Using YouTube's book. He's an otaku. That was weird. Rainbow. I did hear the longer that you play this game, the kind of more funky it gets, but... Can I shoot him? No, I think they always just... Yeah. My biggest challenge with live streaming is like I keep getting what I continually call streamer brain, which is where like I'm in the middle of talking about something while I'm reading chat, and then I like totally forget about that. Hopping by to say hi, gotta go to bed. Okay, Marcelo, thank you so much for dropping in though, bro. Appreciate you. And like I get lost a ton like when I'm streaming. I'm always just like forgetting things. Then again, I've been doing this for so long and I've never really been like wildly successful at what I do. I'm just happy with what I do. So maybe I'm not a really good person to listen to anything I have to say. 'Cause I don't have it figured out. I've done well enough to get a few comments here and there and free games. And I'm happy,
Me
so
waiting.
it's a win to me.
Roger.
My merchandise link doesn't work? Oh, we got a new... Shoot, thank you, Zyler. We have a new, Let me wait till this fighting's done. We had an update. We had an update.
Hell. Roger.
We had an update to our page, so I need to update my links. Thank you. I think it would be cool to create a community of like-minded people to talk about common interests. Yeah, that's my goal. I mean, that's basically been my goal, and to a certain degree, we've been fairly successful. I don't know. I don't have a lot of really active people. Having people be active is tough. A lot of people watch us, and a lot of people see our stuff, and I get comments here and there, but I don't know, something like the JRPG group, you know, that we're both in. I feel like that is like pretty big, but it is different because it's not in real time. Friends IRL aren't weebs like me. I feel that. Okay, so we have one more group of hostages to find. And I don't know why we're not running into any of these treasure chests. Always check links to see. Yeah, no, that's really helpful, actually, Zyler. Especially because we had that change to our store. We are going to be getting more merch soon. I'm hoping to robust our Shin Megami Tensei selection. Because it seems like most of y'all like Shin Megami Tensei. And I love it too. So I'm going to work on merch options for that. I don't know what else I can do with anime that'll work. Where did my ship go? Oh, okay, I was like, Nani? Why is there just another autograph? Here's a flashbang for you. Remember that never-ending story, horse death? Yeah, the Atreyu's horse in the swamp. We just watched that not that long ago. I saw a video the other day where like a little kid was dressed up as Atreyu and had this horse that was on, this is the beginning, had a horse that was like on a, it looked like it was sinking. It was just like a horse head. That was sad. That's a hard time for us millennials. Young trauma. Well, where else am I supposed to go? I get so lost. The person who gave out candy was crying. Yeah. It was that African-American guy who does a lot of videos like that. I can't remember his name. He's hilarious, though. Well, still got your OG yellow Yokoso Otaku shirt. You won it in the contest. So that's the other thing, is I've had a bunch of people tell me that they ain't down with yellow. And I think that's been a hard thing. Plus, we have an updated logo. That's awesome you still have that, though. That's really super cool. Sorry, we're gonna get into another fight really quick. I want to update our shirts and update our logos. Also, another thing that's been kind of bugging me is I paid a crap ton of money for our Facebook logo and banner. And I felt like I got ripped off because I was never really happy with it. So I spent a lot of time using AI and doing like AI regenerations of it. And now I kind of hate that I have AI for our logo work and our banner. And I think a lot of other people have some really strong feelings about it too. And I think that it's kind of working against us. So I'm back on the hunt to try to find another artist to do another redesign for us soon too. I am going to keep the logo, though. I love our logo, the little Yokoso Otaku thing.
Mika reporting. Confirmed.
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 Roger.
You haven't done a contest in a long time either. YouTube told us it was our birthday the other day. Our page's birthday, our channel birthday. So I guess, I don't remember how long we've had the page. 4 years now, I guess. We've been on YouTube for 4 years? That seems kind of weird to me. These are the pirates attacking me, so they can miss all they want, and I'll live with that very happily. That was not a good round, though. I feel like we really got kind of hosed on that. Do regular attacks again, and then I'll finish it off with arts. If I remember right, there's not a difficulty on that. My god, it's really been that long. I started watching you during the pandemic. Oh, really? I feel like you've been around forever. Forever and ever. Wait, what am I doing? I just said I was gonna... Oh, we can't go back either. I'm gonna do arts! Does no art. On Facebook. Remember when I switched to YouTube? Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like most of our active core members are still all people from Facebook, which is nuts to think about, because that was 4 years ago. That guy turned over really quick. The bad guy was like, I'll never tell you. And then he's like, wait, I'll tell you right away. Dang, well, maybe it was before if you switched to YouTube 4 years ago. Well, there was a transitional period that we had at the time that was like, I was starting YouTube, but I didn't ask anyone really to, like, I was just kind of telling people like, hey, by the way, you know, we're live streamers, but we also are starting to do these interesting videos if you guys want to see a video, you know. The zoom out seems excessive? What zoom out? What do you mean? I'm trying to figure out where the heck we're at. There we go. It's the wrong way. During the cutscene? I don't know. I think I missed it. What is that? Nothing I can do anything about. Like I said, it's not, oh, Zyler, no, I didn't. I remember
Don't keep me waiting.
you went through hardcore mode on SMT3. Yeah, I think that was probably it.
Confirmed. Readiness confirmed.
We were doing a lot of SMT on Facebook. A lot of SMT. I have really moved away from SMT since I've been on YouTube. But it just doesn't do as well for me. I wish it was better. I'm probably not consistent enough with it. Yeah, I think that was my last stream. I think we went out with a big hurrah. Nocturne on hardcore mode.
Roger. Roger.
Yeah, and then after a certain point, I decided I was pretty done with Facebook. I will say, streaming on Facebook was a lot more stressful than anything I've done on YouTube.
Power.
YouTube's been emotionally more positive for me.
Burn, baby, burn!
Mika reporting. Confirmed.
Yeah. Did we just do arts and I had completely forgot that we'd just done arts? I also remember at the end of that stream you had a hardcore burnout for SMT for a while. Yeah. That was very stressful. I don't know why people find so much happiness in playing games like that, but it was interesting to experience it and go through that.
Don't keep me waiting. Roger. Confirmed. Take that.
So you guys want to hear what my next stream is going to be? What game I'm going to stream next? I'm kind of excited because you guys should be able to help me with it. We should all be able to play it together, so to speak. Wah! That looks like one of those big nasty ones. And show-offs. I was still shocked that you got Dante on hardcore mode. That's one of the hardest things you can do. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of frustration too, but I don't know. Sometimes maybe I'm like in an old class of gamer now. I'm like a gamer, but older. Doki Doki Literature Club? I would love to. So, okay. So, it's probably not the coolest thing that I'm saying this on this stream, but I'm in a new creator program, and that creator program is for a company called Serenity Forge, and they publish a lot of different games. I haven't done coverage on anything yet from the program, but I'm going to do one thing for the first time. Interestingly, they published Doki Doki Literature Club, the special version for the Switch. Which is why I'm bringing this up now. But also because the next game we play that I'm covering, that I'm excited to play with you guys, is from Serenity Forge as well. And maybe you've heard of it. It's called Slay the Princess, and they just came out with the Pristine Edition. It's a, if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure storybook game that has kind of a dark and crazy twist to it, which is why I think it would be really fun to play around Halloween time and have you guys kind of participate with us, because you make decisions. They just came out with the Pristine Edition, which added a whole bunch of new content and everything, and I decided that was the first coverage I wanted to do for them, so we're gonna try that out just because I thought it would be fun with the community. So hopefully you guys join us for that. Again, it's probably tacky to talk about that though while I'm streaming this game, because this is from a different company. Okay, let's see. We're not even strong enough. I don't know how. Last time we fought one of these things, we literally got eaten alive. And I can't do... Oh no, I can. I do have enough energy to do these. What? Oh, shoot. I thought they were blacked out. You're gonna have fun with Slay the Princess, friend. Yeah, no, I thought it would be a ton of fun. Yeah, it's supposed to be nuts. Like, I really am truly looking forward to playing it. Like, it's not... I picked it specifically because of my excitement for it. Okay, this is a much better battle than the last one we did. Not to be confused with Lay the Princess. Oh, hor, hor, hor. Okay, it says we're at a disadvantage now, though.
I've got it. Roger.
Where are we getting all this energy from? Like, everybody ever is, like, somehow able to do, like, epic attacks. Does the game look okay? We're literally playing it at like 720p. It looks like it looks kind of good on the phone though. Wop, wop. Whoop, doo, doo, doo. See, we can just keep doing these attacks? This just seems kind of psychotic to me. Alright, we're gonna attack the weakest one, because the top one that I tried to attack, we barely did any damage. Doesn't look like we need to heal just yet. We're gonna pick on this guy. Looks fine to me, but you're on your phone. Okay. Because when you stream the Steam Deck, it's like the maximum resolution is only like by 800, so it's essentially 720p, but if it looks good on like a phone with YouTube compression, that's all that matters. I don't need to give you guys 4K extreme. Maybe you were fighting an elite ship earlier. I think it was over my level is what I think it was. Okay, so we just have this one guy left, and this guy has been particularly a big pain in the butt. And I feel like we have unlimited arts. Like, I've never been able to use arts this much in a fight before. This brings out the space pirate in me. It's a cool game. I could... If you guys wanted to, I do have another game key for this game on PC. I haven't collected it yet because they gave me keys on multiple platforms. But I have a contact with P-Cube because P-Cube's been really, like I said, P-Cube has been really, really good to me. You guys should love P-Cube because they've been good to me. they've treated me better than any other publisher has in forever. But I could email the contact and see if I could give the key away. If you guys want me to do a giveaway for this, if you think you'd like it, maybe if you got it in a giveaway, we could maybe do something like that. Also, if you guys are on the Discord, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Persona 5 Strikers and something else that's exciting too. I have 2 games that I'm giving away for PC that are really exciting on the Discord though. YouTube is kind of weird about doing giveaways, which is why I haven't done giveaways before. Yeah, I'm going to give away Persona 5 Strikers and MacPixel 3 and Persona 5 Strikers in the Discord. So, you know, a giveaway for the key would be a wonderful promotion material if you spin it to them in that way. I mean, I could just tell them that you guys are interested in me doing a giveaway and would love for me to give away one of the keys and see what they think about that, which they should be. We'll see what they say. I can make no promises, but if that is something you guys would like, I can tell them that and see what they say about it. And then maybe like I'll do like a long stream of this game, and we'll do the giveaway during that stream or something. I don't know. You got your own little pizza. You sure did. That's a little pizza. Persona 5 Strikers and MacPixel will be the giveaway in the Discord, the giveaways chat. So keep an eye on that, like tonight or tomorrow, if you want to get an entry in. I'll probably post those, and then you guys, it's like obviously free entry. You just have to like react to the post basically. I'll VO their whole game for them if they want for free. Not saying it'll be high quality, it'll be something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they want is Ryzen. I heard you do girl voice before, Ryzen. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Thank you. Probably, I was gonna say something. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. All right, let's save. Let's save. We haven't saved in forever. Valley Girl voice for all the females. Some flirting going on. Flirting on the ship. We can't do that. That's not allowed at all. Where is my save thing? I remember there being a save thing. Whoa, you haven't played 14 in 2 months? I need to play again too. I am gonna start, or at least I'm planning on starting. They are driving me up a wall with the save. Where's it at? Next week. Next week I'm gonna start Final Fantasy 14 streams up again. Shame. We gotta beat Stormblood. You guys seem to like my Eorzea Cafe video. That was actually kind of cool. That has the most views of all of our videos so far for our Japan trip. I'm so lost. Everyone vomit now. I'm gonna spin the camera around 100 times. The Diablo raid? Oh my god, yeah, fun. That was fun. That was so fun. I cannot tell you the level of fun I had. Another thing I want to say as a positive for this game, I really like the ship sound design. I think they did a fun job with like the swooshing and the energy of the engines going. The music just sells this game to me wild. You're freaking out healing the whole time. Hive Tree Village. Yes, go. Your heart rate was through the roof. My brain was feeling like it was damaged. I think I'm gonna grab a piece of pizza. Oh, finally we save. I'm gonna grab a piece of pizza to eat. Magama pizza. We got mod pizza. This feels like an old RPG and it's a good thing. Yeah, that's how I feel about this for sure. Wow, this is spicy pizza. Interesting story about this mod pizza place. They're like one of the biggest companies for hiring inmates that released from prison. It reminds you of Skies of Arcadia. I knew tons of people were going to say that throughout this. I wish I remembered. I should play Skies of Arcadia again. The characters are too stiff in the cutscenes. I don't know how much I can say, but I'm just gonna put this out there. The devs know that, is my understanding. I think it's one of the things they want to work on. That's pretty good pizza. These are kind of cute. I feel like people's expectations for games are kind of ridiculous these days, but I don't know. That also could just be me like being old man yells at Sky. I saw people with metaphor. They were like losing their minds that it didn't have like AA or whatever in it at first, and they were like celebrating that they bullied Atlas into adding it in the latest update. It was like such a weird thing. Like that's like the whole game is like completely hinged on that. The other thing that I saw that was really weird is people are complaining. I bought the new Red Dead Redemption remake, which I get is a little overpriced, but I've always wanted to play Red Dead like not on my PS3. And I'm very happy with it, but like literally people are like freaking out online that the game like doesn't run consistently 100% of the time in 120 FPS. The original game ran in 30 FPS, yo. Like, it's insane to me that people are so upset about that. Like, it's not even a game you need to run at. Like, they're like mad that it dips to, they're like infuriated that it dips to 90. Like, as if somehow the original... Yeah, I'll fix it tonight, Zyler. Thank you. It's like as if like the original frickin' I thought that was a skull at first. I was like, what? Like as if like the original Red Dead was like completely unplayable at like 30 FPS. Like it was, I had the best time with that game. Almost $100 Canadian. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's, they want $50 for it. I think it's a little much. I think that 30 or 40 would have been more acceptable. People think it needs to be like $15, and I think that they're out of their minds to expect that. I think they're absolutely out of their minds to expect that. But 50 I think was a little much. But again, I literally like, I've been waiting forever. Remember Red Dead Revolver? I do, but I barely played it. I have just the tiniest little bit of memory and experience with Red Dead Revolver, but I did play it just to see what it was like. Let me get another pizza. Mod pizza, yum. I remember the original Red Dead. I used to game on a laptop 10 to 15 FPS, so 30 is fine to me. I mean, I played most of my life at 30 frames per second. I would not want to play a first-person shooter at 30 FPS, but like every other game ever, I am totally fine with like 30 FPS. If I'm running something at 60 FPS, that's just a benefit. But I don't understand, unless you're playing a competitive first-person shooter, why frame rate is so extremely important to people now. I really don't get it. Among Us for a community? No, I don't play Among Us anymore. Bree's a really big fan of Among Us. I'm over it. I ended up really not liking that game by the time I quit playing it. Among Us is better, of course. I need 120 FPS on my text-based RPG. I don't know, man. I mean, in my opinion, like even like a action RPG is completely serviceable at 60. I think 60 is more than enough for an action RPG. But I'm a crazy old man. Okay. Well, there goes one of the only cross-platform free plays I know. Is Among Us free now? I didn't know Among Us went free. Oh, on phones it's free? Huh. I didn't know that. Oh god, no. Oh, it's a merchant. Oh my god, I was like, I had a heart attack. I'm like, I don't want to die. I don't think I need any of this. This ship is a lot sluggier to control than other ships I have. I feel like this is really far away, but I guess this ship moves really fast. Like, holy crud. Lightning. Alright, next city. There's so many games on my backlog, I'd be fine with not buying any games for over a year. I feel the same way. I think at this point, I could probably spend a solid 5 years gaming with my backlog of unbeaten games. I have like entire series of games that I have not beat yet. There's a random info to just put out there, but Super Auto Pets. We did Super Auto Pets for a while. Konbanwa, Green Slade. What's up, my guy? I was gonna say though, unsolicited information. My workouts have been going very good, and I'm almost 20 pounds down. Which I'm feeling really, really good at. And I've started doing strength training now too, so trying to build out my chest so I can cosplay as JoJo better. Yeah, 20's pretty good. I have way more than 20 I need to lose though. I was 310 when I started working out. Which was massive. I've never been that big in my life, and it's made me kind of sick I was that weight. How have you been doing, Greenside? No, I've been doing good. Great. Thank you, Des. Coordinates were in the book. So this game is called Sky Oceans. Wings for Hire. And I got this as a review copy. I really enjoy it. Everyone thinks it's Metaphor because I'm supposed to be playing Metaphor and I didn't really play Metaphor on the page, so there's just a running joke about Metaphor now. To tell you how unfar I am in Metaphor, I have gotten to the second area. Like I just got to the second town. I need to use the restroom. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back in 1 sec. It is starting to get freezing cold. Is anyone else having cold time? No, I haven't listened to the rock song yet. I've been kind of running all over the place since I got off work. I have like a laundry list of things I have to do after stream too. Oh, the last month has been really cold for you? Alright, so we're learning a little bit about the history. Single digit temps. Oh, it hasn't been that cold here. My god, you guys are really freezing. It was like 90 in Japan though, so coming back here has just been ice cold. Did I tell you guys we're starting to plan our next Japan trip already too? Just like last year? Okay, who does this? Who would do this? Who would put a rope gate in front of their stairs? Like, can we just talk about that for a second? You miss the electric baths every day. I use the electric, every day I went to the electric bath. This Osaka trip wasn't as... It had a lot more negatives than I was hoping for, and I kind of want to go back now because I want to have a more positive experience than we had. First time hearing about the next trip, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna plan for January 2026, and we'll go for my birthday. That's the idea. But I don't want to do 2 weeks again. I want to do 3 weeks. Because I feel like 2 weeks was too short. Though we did get a lot done. We had a very adventurous and full time. You want to go to the basement? What a weird thing to say. You gotta... Huh. Okay, now we gotta get... This is one of those things here. Me and my wife's birthday is in January. Oh, cool. Yeah, this time, or next time, our trip is gonna be a lot different. Way different, in fact. A fetch quest. Yeah, it basically is a fetch quest. Never seen that in an RPG before. A new enemy. Yeah, it's a really cool game. It's very nostalgic. At least it isn't 10 bear asses. Yeah, it's like a super nostalgic game. I am really enjoying it. I think it is a special game, but I do think that it's also like, it's a diamond in the rough. Like, if you look at the Steam reviews, there's obviously people that are pretty... They feel a way, and I think it's a fair way to feel, but I personally, I think that any misgivings this game has are to be forgiven with how awesome this game is. Like, the good things are good enough that I'm very happy with it despite any negatives. And that's not just like I got a free copy from P-Cube. Like, I legitimately think if I saw this in the store and picked it up on a whim, I probably would actually be pretty happy that I did. Where's my ship at? Oh, it's on the other side. Boo. Boo. Game looks perfect for the deck. Yeah, well, and I've been playing it on the Steam Deck, and it's great. And yeah, it is also available on the Switch, too. I think it's a really good portable experience. I was playing it in bed in Japan, like at night before I went to bed, but I just was so tired I ended up sleeping a lot. I slept like a baby in Japan too. I wish I could sleep like that here in the States, but I was on my feet all the time running around. Anyway, I didn't finish what I was saying earlier. Our next trip is gonna be very rural, like very rural, and it is going to be very rural because I want it to be very rural. I want to completely stay out of the big cities and the big areas and the popular places when we go, because I think I'm just over big cities in Japan. I mean, I love Tokyo. Tokyo is my favorite, but after Osaka, I literally want nothing more than to go somewhere with way less people, way less tourists, way less shenanigans. Yeah. Looking for games to play after my surgery. This is going on the list. I don't think it's too expensive either, is it? I didn't look at it because I bought it. And I'd have to either log out of Steam or go online on the website to see. But I don't think it's a very expensive game. It's not like a $50 game or anything. But I want to complete this game before, and this is the reason why I'm streaming it, is because I want to make content on it, but I'm going to need a little bit more time before I do a full review. And this is awesome. This is like a Western town, and I'm all about this. Especially after all my Red Dead playing recently. Yeah, there's really not. I don't know. Reminds me of Sandlands. Man, I never beat Sandlands either. I really need to beat that. I need to watch the anime too. Looking for little boxes. I cannot tell you how much I just love to just explore little nooks and crannies everywhere for boxes. And like little hidden items and stuff like that. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things in video games. Just find that random corner. Sandlands did have an anime. Yeah, it was on Hulu, and it's a 3D anime. So use that information as you will. I was very excited to watch it though. I kind of wanted to beat the game before I watched it though, just to see. I feel like that little bird right now. Like, are you my mom? I'm like, are you my guide? Are you my guide? You remember being disappointed by the Blue Dragon anime after playing the game? Well, that's a different time and a different era, really. I tried watching the Disgaea anime the other day, and I couldn't. I could not. And it made me sad, because I really like Disgaea a lot. This guy just randomly gave me a quest? You don't get Hulu in Canada. Wow. I like get so lost. Wait, what? Whoa, what just happened there? Welcome, strangers. It's rare to have visitors coming to town. Feel free to look around, but if you're here to steal, kick your butt to the third layer. They need to go to Yatana. Not Montana, but Yatana. That was pretty dark. I do like after you talk to them, they put a little check mark. This side quest is more animated than some of the main quests. Maybe they had to rush through some stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the development looks like. Tomoko looks pretty cool. They can go kick rocks for all I care. I love that. I always say kick rocks. Okay, she seems a little shady. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to quit streaming soon. That was cool. Yeah, the animated cutscenes that they have are really cool. I don't know if... Well, I don't think you were here at the beginning of stream, but there's a fully animated, like, opening to the game. That's really cool. Anyway, I hate to say this, but since we're streaming on the Steam Deck, the Steam Deck's gonna die. And that means that our game will stop streaming. So before that happens, I'm just gonna have to willingly shut this down. Oh, right when Kevin gets here. Yeah, it's a really cool little indie game. Well, I think it's indie game. It must be indie. But anyway, it's a really cool little game. But yeah, I'm gonna have to... Oh, Yatana is the Purgatory Mines. That sounds really just cute, doesn't it? Yeah. Before my Steam Deck dies, because I'm streaming off my Stream Deck. Next time I play this, if we do another stream of it, which I think I might, maybe earlier in the day so more people can check it out. But I'm gonna try to figure out how to copy my save from the Steam Deck to my PC so we can just play it natively on the PC. That way I can play for as long as I want. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming in today. You guys are awesome, and I always appreciate your support. The next stream will be... Hey, you're releasing your game. Wait, hold on. We gotta wait for what Given Kitten says here. When's your release date? When's your release date, man? I want to do something for you for your video release or your game release. I am excited to see that, and I think it's so cool. I got a buddy who's releasing a game. Friday. Whoa! Holy cow, Friday, man. That is soon. All right, well, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. That's really cool. Dang, man. Home domes, right? Home domes? I can't remember if I'm dome home. Man, that's exciting. You've been working on that for a little bit. That's really, really cool. Home domes. Yeah, that's it. Home domes. I think the genre, is it survival or is it like life sim? Yeah, life sim Mars colonization. Yeah. I feel really bad I wasn't able to play the demo yet, but if the game's coming out on Friday, I'm just going to play the full game on Friday then when you release it. I'll share it in my Discord, and then I actually kind of want to do a live stream of it too. I think that'd be kind of fun. Might have to be sometime next week, though. I'm potentially busy this weekend. On Steam. Yeah. Hold on just 1 second, actually. Well, let's do this, because we have a computer. I don't know why I'm being weird about this. This is a good way to... This is a fun, positive way to end stream. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Steam Deck is literally... It would have died a second later. All right, let's look up... Kitten, you've blown up the kitchen. Home domes. Home domes. Here's home domes here. Oh, you got it on the wish list? Okay. I was gonna do this. Does this work? Hey, it worked. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna work or not. If anyone wants to see the link to Kevin's game, and I'll be playing it soon too. That's very cool. Very excited for that. I don't know why it says add. I have it installed, but November 1st, 1 day and 11 hours. That's really exciting. Very cool. Anyway, with that, I gotta head out, and I'll catch you guys later, and you guys have a fantastic afternoon. Check out this game. We have it pinned in the comment if you guys are interested in it or want to wish list it and think about getting it at another date. You're more than welcome to. I'm sure you'd have a lot of fun with it. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. And we'll have a full, like, robust review for it in the future. After I beat it and get all my thoughts together, I want to make a good video for it because I actually do think this game's pretty great and more people should play it. And then we'll check out Kevin's game soon, and then also we're going to play Slay the Princess this weekend or tomorrow, one of the two, soon. And if we do that, you guys should come in and play with me, and we can all make decisions and see what kind of madness lies ahead. With that, have a great night, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.